In the year 1162, between the rugged plains of modern-day Mongolia and Siberia, a ruthless leader and master strategist was born, Genghis Khan, the founder of the largest connected empire in human history. His empire spanned continents, covering more territory in just 25 years than the Romans did in 400. By his death in 1227, his domain stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the Caspian Sea, an empire larger than the United States, Canada, and Mexico combined. But Genghis Khan wasn't just a brutal warlord. His conquests and rule reshaped the world, leaving an undeniable legacy still felt today. Born as Temujin, the son of a Mongol chieftain, his rise was anything but easy. Legend has it that he was born clutching a blood clot, a sign from the heavens of his future as a great warrior. Yet, his early life was filled with hardship. At the age of 9, his father was poisoned by a rival tribe, leaving his family abandoned and destitute. In the harsh environment of the Mongolian steppes, survival was a daily struggle. The young Temujin quickly learned the brutal lessons of life. In a moment of desperation, he killed his half-brother to assert control over his family's dwindling resources. This harsh reality shaped him into a leader who valued strength and decisiveness, traits that would define his leadership and set him apart from others. As Temujin grew older, he sought to strengthen his position by forging powerful alliances. He married Borta, a union that was both personal and strategic. Borta's family came with warriors, bolstering Temujin's small tribe. However, their peace was short-lived. The powerful Merkit tribe raided his camp and kidnapped Borta, throwing Temujin into a battle for her return. With the help of his blood brother Jamuka and a local Khan who had fought alongside his father, Temujin gathered a powerful force. In a swift and decisive move, he attacked the Merkits, slaughtered them, and rescued Borta. This victory solidified his reputation as a rising leader, showing that he was not to be trifled with. However, Temujin's alliance with Jamuka would not last. The two men had fundamentally different views on leadership. Temujin believed in merit, rewarding talent regardless of birth. Jamuka, on the other hand, believed only those of noble birth should hold power. This ideological divide eventually led to a split, with Jamuka leading his own faction. 2 years later, Jamuka's men ambushed Temujin's tribe, slaughtering them and boiling his generals alive in a gruesome display of dominance. Temujin, furious and seeking vengeance, vowed to never be caught off guard again. In 1204, the final showdown between Temujin and Jamuka took place. This battle would decide the future of Mongolia. Temujin, ever the master strategist, ordered his warriors to light multiple fires the night before, tricking Jamuka's scouts into thinking he had a far larger force. At dawn, the Mongol cavalry unleashed a devastating barrage of arrows. Temujin then feigned a retreat, luring Jamuka's forces into an ambush where they were decisively crushed. Jamuka fled, but his fate was sealed when 2 of his generals betrayed him and delivered him to Temujin. Despite their history, Temujin offered his former friend a second chance, but Jamuka refused. Out of respect, Temujin granted him an honorable death, and the Mongol tribes were united under one leader, Genghis Khan, the universal leader. With Mongolia unified, Genghis Khan turned his gaze to the wealthy and powerful dynasties of China. Knowing the Chinese emperor would never tolerate such a strong force on his border, Genghis struck first. His army cut a path of destruction, plundering cities and killing anyone who resisted. When they reached the great northern city of Zhengdu, modern-day Beijing, they faced a formidable challenge. The city's walls, towering 40 feet high, were unlike anything the nomadic Mongols had encountered. But Genghis Khan was nothing if not adaptable. He used captured Chinese engineers to build siege weapons and cut off the city's supply lines. Starvation set in, and after months of suffering, the defenders turned to cannibalism. Eventually, the Mongols stormed the city, taking it with brutal efficiency. Genghis Khan's empire continued to expand, reaching as far west as Eastern Europe. By the time of his death in 1227, the Mongol Empire was one of the largest the world had ever seen. But Genghis Khan's legacy wasn't just one of conquest. Under his rule, a complex and sophisticated society flourished. He established a meritocratic system where individuals were rewarded based on ability, not birth. He also promoted religious tolerance, allowing his vast empire to become one of the most diverse in history. Perhaps one of his greatest achievements was the reestablishment of the Silk Road, which facilitated trade between the East and the West. This trade route allowed for the exchange of goods and ideas, spreading innovations like paper, gunpowder, and the compass to Europe, ultimately igniting the Renaissance. It's said that under Genghis Khan's rule, a man could walk across the entire Mongol Empire with a gold plate on his head and never be attacked. This speaks to the stability and security he created in a region once known for its chaos and violence. Though Genghis Khan is often remembered as a brutal warlord, his impact on the world is undeniable. His conquests reshaped continents, but his legacy goes beyond bloodshed. He united disparate tribes, built a merit-based society, promoted religious tolerance, and opened up global trade. Today, it's estimated that 1 in every 200 people on Earth is a descendant of Genghis Khan, a testament to the vastness of his influence. While his methods were ruthless, the empire empire he built had a lasting impact on the course of history. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our channel for more history like this.